नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम अपराजिता वर्मा है। मैं ऑर्गन इंडिया की तरफ से आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करती हूँ। आज हमारे बीच में एक ख़ास मेहमान हैं जिनका नाम है विजय बहादुर यादव। विजय जी मुंबई से हैं। ही इज़ 41 ईयर्स ओल्ड एंड इनका सबसे बड़ा यूएसपी मैं कहूँगी, ही इज़ अ किडनी डोनर टू हिज वाइफ इन 2018। विजय जी, इस शो में आने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, ये टाइम हमारे लिए निकालने के लिए। मैं आपसे आपके मुंह की ज़ुबानी कुछ सुनना चाहूँगी। हमारे श्रोता को बताइए आपके बारे में, आपकी जर्नी एज अ किडनी डोनर कैसे शुरू हुई, आपने क्या किया और कैसे हम यहाँ तक पहुँचे। हम इस पे धीरे धीरे बात करेंगे।
Okay, thank you first of all inviting me for this session. My name is Vijay Bahadur Yadav and I'm from Mumbai. Regarding this kidney donation journey, so the issue started with my wife. It was started during the pregnancy time. It was a pregnancy-induced blood pressure, and that's something initially started, and doctors mentioned that it will go away. It will go away after a pregnancy, but what we noticed, even after 6 months and 9 months after the pregnancy, it was still there. So we visited doctor. They said they given the medicines, but after 1 year, there was no change. Looks like we were constant follow, but there no change. They asked her to do some scans again.
So what were the symptoms to your wife?
No, it's a blood pressure high.
It's a blood pressure high. Okay.
It's a high blood pressure. That's only. Otherwise, sometimes what happens? Sometimes she used to feel sick. So we used to check, go to doctor. It's a blood pressure is high.
Oh.
So you visit a proper MD. So we go to the new doctor. We try to find out a new doctor in that case, and then they say, okay, do all these blood tests, look, blah blah blah, and then also scan of you. So when you do scan, so second or third time, so what we got in scan, you have a scarring kidney.
Oh.
So your left kidney is scarred. So that's a symptom we got. We were surprised that we do during the pregnancy and those things never did happen. But we don't know the reason. Maybe the blood pressure. And then it was we visited another doctor. That was a nightmare for us, to be honest, because she was on steroid and her body was swollen like anything, face and body, and we said that's not working. So we want to stop that. So we stop it, but stopping a steroid is not an easy. Suddenly your body expects it, and what happened with her, she fell sick. To be honest, she fell sick, and we have to admit her in hospital, literally. And then after that, we came back. She was okay. Then we got a new doctor, and where that doctor said, "That's fine. One kidney is not working, second one is working. That's as long as it is there, that's good. Don't worry about that." And he prescribed certain medicines to us, which really helped us in case, even the blood pressure, even the urine protein, which was the main issue detected, along with this blood pressure. So it was there. So I think I'm talking about 2012. So this issue started around 2010, 2012. This was the situation, and everything.
So 2 years, wife went through all this, having steroids, regular visits to the doctor, and medical tests.
Regular visit. Sometimes we stop the visit. Tendency, blood pressure. So then after 6 months we went again. Okay, there is again blood pressure. So medicine, why you are continuing with the medicine? You should visit and then continue. So that time we were not aware. Yeah. But when these things happen, so after 2012, it was like, okay, let's hold on right now. So my wife said, let's have a second kid. But we spoke to doctor. Doctor said, you have one enough, don't worry about it. So leave. Okay. So then 2014, we went to UK. Okay. By my existing company. So we went to UK. Then there, 9 months were good. So we visited their doctor. They were not able to find that medicine which we take in India. They said that's not allowed here. So they're trying to find a substitute, something certainly different, slightly different one. They said this is what the prescription is. They gave us. 9 months went well. But there is every month checkup used to do. So after 9 months, when we did the checkup, after 2 days, we got a call from hospital saying that we have detected urine protein. Can you come again for this? It might be just one-off, but can you come again for the confirmation perspective? So we went there, and she did again urine test, and they said, no, it's still there. So from that day, you'll say, kidney function started reducing. Oh. EGFR started reducing, creatinine started going up. So from 2015, that journey started in 2016. By the time, 1 year's time, her kidney function reduced drastically. So from, at that time, it used to be 90% odd. So that came around 30% within 1 year of time. And that 30%, and then when we spoke to a doctor said, you start thinking about dialysis. This is the right time, start thinking. It's not required now, but have that on your mind and plan for it. So, nurse came to visit our place in UK where we were living, and what she suggested, there are different type of dialysis: hemodialysis, PD, peritoneal dialysis. Which one you want to choose? Here are pros and cons. So my wife and I was discussed all those things, and they said like, what happened? We thought we have a kid, so we need to take care of him as well. So schoolings, drop, pick up, other events, etc. So I have to go to office, and if she has to go thrice a week for 5 hours in the dialysis into hospital, the session is a full day gone. So we can't do that. So we opted for PD, peritoneal dialysis, which requires a surgery to put a catheter in your tummy. So we did that in somewhere late 2016, and after a month, again regular visits every monthly. So we again got call from hospital. They're saying, "Where is your wife?" I said, "She's might be gone to pick up my son from school at this point of time." And they said, "What you're telling me? You need to send her hospital right now. Her potassium is too high. She can't be doing any physical exertion work at this point of time. You need to send." So I called my wife. I said, "Drop Jatin to a friend's place, and then you go to hospital." She went to hospital, and then I came back to home, and I visited as well. And they said, "We have admitted her."
Oh, so that's the time. That was the time for the kidney donation.
Yeah. So exactly. So that was not the basic time. So now that's when dialysis started actually. So late December or Jan 2017, December 2016, Jan 2017, that's where dialysis, they did it.
So for how many, what period she was on dialysis?
She was from, I'll say Jan 2017 till June 2018, 1.5 years.
She was on dialysis?
She was on dialysis.
And then how come this kidney donation?
So kidney donation, it comes to point, so I was not sure what to do. To be honest, I was completely lost. I'm completely shattered and broken at that point of time. I was a single person managing a family, work, life, everything. So I had good friends there. So they supported me a lot. So that was a plus point. So I was totally banking on them. In that scenario, what happened? So her father came forward and started donation he thought about donation.
Okay.
So we agreed on that. But somehow, it didn't work out due to lack of knowledge, etc. I got his visa done. I got approval from their UK health department. Everything was there. So they agreed that they will do it free of cost.
Okay.
Because he don't have to pay anything for donation. So we'll cover it even if he's earning. There is income loss. We will cover that as well.
Okay.
We will try to cover flight cost as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So they said, but when visa was done and he was supposed to travel, something happened. Somebody told him something and he was completely shattered at that point of time. His blood pressure came down fully.
So you mean to say he got stressed that somebody told him that kidney dene se kuch ho jayega and whatever.
Exactly. So I knew at that time I was sitting in basically a bar having a drink with friends, and that's when I got this call evening time from my sister-in-law.
That he's not traveling?
He's not traveling. He's in this situation. I said, let him come now. Visa done, everything is done. At least they can come and see their daughter.
Yeah.
What situation she is in.
Absolutely.
At least they can meet her, because I was not sure what will happen.
Yeah.
At that point of time, I was so I cannot express my emotion at that point of time in front of anyone.
Yeah,
at least in front of my wife, I can't do that.
Oh yes.
So because she will be broken at that point. So I said, let them come. Let's do.
So your father-in-law came to.
Came, but we had a few blood, sample tests, and due to the sample testing, due to stress. He was detected with sugar.
Okay.
Due to stress, and then they said we are not
going to do it.
So that's happened, and now my situation came in. I was never thought about it, to be honest.
So how did the thought came that if not father, then let me do it?
Let me do it. There was one of the time I visited the hospital. There was a nurse. So we having casual discussions, etc. So about this donation, etc. And we were on the waiting list. But they clearly said waiting list won't happen for you maybe very long time. 5 years, 10 years.
Absolutely.
The reason they gave us, you are Asian. Asian people, 99% of tissue match happen with Asian people only. And there are donations in UK with the Asian community is very less.
Okay.
So probably...
the probability is very low.
Very less. Even you will see people, British people coming behind, they will head in queue, but it's not due to because of pure match. Only best option is live donation. So we tried one thing, failed. That nurse, something told me that, why don't you?
Oh yeah.
I said, I'm not a match. She said, there are other options you can try. And that somehow triggered me. At that point, I didn't thought anything. I just stopped it. And the reason I stopped it, because I told them, look, if consider my broader family, my parents, my brother and everyone. So I'm the one who can financially manage every one of them.
Okay.
So I'm the person who can manage financially. Something goes down with them, I can support it. So that was the only reason I said I'm not thinking about it. But that struck me, that conversation. I went home, few days, week passed, etc. I was thinking, if I have to do only now, there is no option. Let me think about it. So I started, spreading threads here and there. So I had my school friend who had a kidney transplant. And
in UK?
In India.
In India.
India. And he, at the same time, 2017. So when my father-in-law came. So he said, in his case, his wife donated. And then one of my office manager, his friend, donated to her husband. So I came to this kind of story. So I met that lady personally, spoke to her. And there was awesome discussion, to be honest. She said, I have run half marathon. I have I've climbed Kilimanjaro in I think something in Africa. So those things I said,
life is absolutely normal for her. So if it can be normal for her, it can be normal for me as well.
That's where that's triggered. Excellent. And I registered for it. And registered by I think 2018. So 3 months of rigorous tests starting from June to September. We completed. And then we got registered in September end. So they have how the process is, every quarter they do a run.
Okay.
Or match run. Cross matching, because you are shared pools, so cross matching. So there is October run happened, no match. Then Jan run happened, no match. Then there is April run happened. Then there was a match in April run. So I got a call from my transplant coordinator in late April saying that she was crying on the phone, to be honest, at that point of time, that you have a match.
Oh.
Shuman has got a match for a kidney. She was crying literally. That's the emotion from her side.
Yeah.
Although look, she's not involved with the family, but she's involved in an entire process.
I think that was very nice story. I won't say story, the real, the experience, life experience you went through. So life is absolutely normal now for you and for your wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's perfectly fine. She's doing good. Bits and pieces here and there, like
that
life,
so even normal person has to go through. So how did you? I'm also very proud to share that Vijay is participating in the World Transplant Games 2023 in Perth, Australia, where Organ India, who is the official team manager, is taking Team India there, who is going to present the country, going to participate in various sports. Vijay, which sports are you presenting?
So as a donor, we don't have a lot of options, to be honest, first. So I'm representing 5K road race, 100-meter sprint. Then I'm going for ball throw and a bowl game, which is petanque.
Wow, excellent. How did you get to know about World Transplant Games?
So during our transplant time, so my nurse, the transplant coordinator, the nurse, what she said once, that I said, how much time I'll take to recover. She said, don't worry about it. So you surgery done, 1 week you are, and then 2 months we have British Transplant Games. You can participate in that.
Oh.
So that's what you said. So that was something on.
So you participated there?
No, at that time, because we have different things going on. So
yeah.
I totally forgot about. I was not that fit, to be honest.
So, so is this your first time participating
first
in an international platform?
I'm going, but I totally forgot then after surgery. But 2019, when I came back to India, so one of the newspaper, when this 2019 World Transplant happened, about news about India in Newcastle, so I got that news.
Yeah.
That's when triggered me. Let's try for this.
Let's try for this, and then COVID happened.
Yeah. So I reached out to.
So how did you get to know about Organ India?
So Organ India, I didn't. Basically, I didn't reach out to Organ India specifically. So I reached out to the Reena
Raju, who took the last contingent.
And I was in touch with her, and she directly introduced me with Organ India.
Fantastic. That's excellent. So how's the preparation going, Vijay?
Preparation is going well. To be honest, my main focus will be 5K road race. That's will be my main focus, and others definitely I'm trying as well. So I wouldn't say that I'm doing professional way, because I have other things, office perspective. But whatever time I'm getting, I'm trying my best on those things.
This is fantastic. Such stories actually motivates us and encourages us to face the challenges, the small challenges of life, which we in our mind makes very big. But if we hear to such stories, I think life is fantastic. We only need to have hope and a positive attitude towards whatever comes, and we have to go through it. Thank you, Vijay, for this wonderful conversation from Team India and as well as from Organ India. I wish you very all the best, and I'm very, very hopeful that you're going to bring back many, many medals for the country. All the best.
Thank you. Thanks a lot to you as well and Organ India.
Thank you.